said again. Well, we're going to do a little unboxing today. You've seen my last video. You saw the SL70 flywheel destruction. This one is going to go out to Minibike Mike, Honda, out in Indiana. He's a pretty damn good guy. He bailed me out and sent me some parts. So I have not opened this box. So we will get into this and get her opened up. Find my knife. So again, you saw how bad it went getting that flywheel off. It was bad. It was not a good day. It was pretty terrible. So wood string spray paint acrylic. I think he recycled the box. I think he made the box. It's pretty fancy. So what Mike sent me was, initially I messaged him and we hooked up on Facebook, because of course YouTube did away with the old way you used to be able to communicate. And so what I did was I hooked up with him on Facebook, and we got talking about a fender, because the bike initially, when I did the walk around, didn't have a fender. So it needs a fender. So I messaged him and he says, yeah, I got a fender. So we've got a fender. That fender is in excellent shape. I'm not even seeing a ding on it. That thing is like brand new. It's yellow, of course. The bike is blue. So we'll have to do a little bit of painting work on it, but that's in beautiful shape. So very nice. So that's one piece. Now, the second piece, let's throw these over here. Make sure there's nothing mixed in. He said there's nothing mixed in, so nice. We have all wrapped up in the box. Another box, very nice. He's got her taped up tight too. He's not messing around. Is the piece that really got messed up. Wow. He didn't mess around with this. This almost looks like a flywheel box itself. Oh, I think he made the box too. Oh yeah, that's it. That is, I'm 99.9% sure it's got the small hole in it. I know you guys probably can't see from there. It's got the stator plate. Everything's all ready to go. It's a match set. It's got the timing set in it. Awesome. Thank you so much, Mike. I really do appreciate it. Very nice piece. Mike also sent, it looks like a couple notepads with Warner steel sails, and he's, like I said, he's in Indiana, so you guys can look him up. And he sent me a couple stickers. I got a couple Warner steel stickers, and I got a couple, oh, look at these little guys. I got to bring these up to you guys so you can see them. Check those out. Little Z50 stickers. Pretty cool. And like I said, the Warner Steel sticker. Go check him out, guys. If you haven't already, he's got an awesome site. I've been watching him for a long time. He does great stuff. He's really knowledgeable when it comes to the horizontal type Honda engines, the Chinese clones. He does a lot of stuff with those. So please go check him out. We also have the nut and the washer and the woodruff key. So we can get that machine back in business again. he wrote me a little note, says, Ed, good luck with the build. I look forward to the ride video. Me too. It's gonna be awesome. Can't wait to get her going. He also sent me a couple pens. So go check out Minibike Mike's Honda on YouTube. Just search him. You'll find his website. Subscribe to him. Please do. He is an awesome, awesome, awesome guy. So I am going to go get to work because I got a crankshaft I got to fix. So the next part of this video will be me trying to weld the end of a crankshaft. Should be interesting. So I got it all set up here, and I've going to try to take the torch and heat this up, okay? And I tried to squeeze it together without putting a little heat on it, and it wasn't cooperating. So I think I'm just going to try to squeeze it together a little bit. And I was going to put a little wet rag, but it's so cold out here this morning that I don't think we're going to need it. So let's see if we can make some fire. So now I'm putting the heat right to it pretty fast because I don't want it to go up in that shaft too fast, you know, spread up in there. Just want to get the end of it red. Now we're squeezing her. I'm going to try to squeeze this shut a little bit.
I'm going to borrow a hammer.
Yeah, we got a little bit of squeeze on it. Not too much. But it did knock it down some, which is good. Might have to add a little more heat to it to squeeze this other corner in. Let's hit her again. Get her hot again. Fire, fire. One little nugget right there. Try not to burn the wiring up. Tighten this up a little. Ah, son of a gun. Knock it out, Ed. Torches are a little touchy. Okay. A little lighter flame there. Okay, now let's squeeze that in. Oh yeah, that one squeezed in good that time. I think it's about as clean as I'm going to get it. Okay, so that's the plan for that. And now what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to take the welder and just see if I can put some weld down in there and just kind of seal up the end of that to kind of hold it together. And then we're going to retap or spin some threads on it. So we've got her rigged up here. I'm just going to clean the tip out on my welder a little bit, so that might actually weld. Okay, so we welded up the tip of it. There's still a little crack over on this side, but I think I might be able to fill that. Okay, Not pretty, but something to work with. And may have to file that down or give it a quick like grinding a little bit. But let's see if I got a tap or a die the right size, and we'll get her started on there and clean her up and tap some threads on it. Yeah, you know I live up here in the middle of the woods, but you know sometimes the little hardware store, which I think I did a video of one time, bails me out. I probably could have looked through my high quality Harbor Freight set of taps and dies to find one, but I had to verify the shaft size. So I took the nut. Actually, I left the nut on the front seat of the car. Right, I did. But anyway, I took the nut that Minibike Mike sent me, and they've got one of the little tester thingy-ma-dooties, you know, a little rack, you know, with all the bolt sizes and stuff and metrics, and I tested it, and it came out to be a 10 millimeter 1.25 pitch. So any of you guys out there working on them, it's a 10 millimeter 1.25 pitch. And like I said, I probably could have gone digging and tried to look in the Harbor Freight set, but I got an Irwin, which might be made in the US, probably not. Made in USA of Global Components. So at least it's, I think, a little better quality. I also picked up a new nut. I may use Mike's old nut, but I just want to, when I go to, you know, make sure everything is kosher, I don't want to tear up his good nut. But they got a whole stack of these. They were like 90 cents a piece or something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take and get onto this. I'm going to take the file, I think, because I'm going to have a little more control, and just file a little angle on this, a little bevel, so we can jump up on it, and then hopefully get her chased up. Well, I've went around this. I took a file and I just tried to knock off any high spots that I could see that were really, really high that would impede the progress of the die running up over the top of it. So basically I've seized up the cylinder. My little tool, of course, is meant for the Harbor Freight dies, and this one is not a Harbor Freight one, so it doesn't fit. So I want to try to keep it square, and I'm not really sure if I want to try to put it in a socket. That might be a good way to go, and that might keep it from wobbling around so much and give me a little more control. So I'm going to go give that a try, see if I can find a socket. Okay, so I got the rag set up here. I found a socket, and what I've done is I've loaded it up with washers to try to get the tap to be right out near the edge. I'm going to put a little lithium grease on the shaft here, just to help with the cutting process. And I'm going to kind of get my head up in here. I know you guys can't see, but take it slow. Just keep working at her. Making sure I'm trying to stay straight on it. Okay, I'll bring you guys up in so you kind of what I'm doing here. Maybe I can get you on this side. Okay. Just slow and easy. It grabs and then it goes. It's trying. It's trying to get a bite on it. Can't quite get a grab on it yet. may have to file it down a little bit more. I can't seem to get a bite on it yet. I wanted to leave as much material as possible so I can get as deep a thread as possible, but it seems like I got too much. So I went around it again with the file, and hopefully we can get enough to get a bite on it and start working it in there with the die. So let's see. See if it'll squeeze up against the rope. Come on, baby. I got a bite on it. Looks to be a little crooked. It's trying to get a bite on it. Well, maybe we'll have to go open and tap it a little. See if we can get a bite on it that way. So let's, I don't know if I want to go with a vice grip or if I want to go with a crescent wrench. Vice grip at least will hold on to it. So then you got to release it to get it off. So, because it's going to hit the foot peg as we go around. I'll start on this side. Come on, baby. Nice and slow. Try to get her started. It's moving. It's trying to jump over the string, I think. Let me get that string jammed in there a little better. Okay, guys, we finally got her to start once I got the engine seized up so I could actually turn it, and it went on there pretty square. It's still cutting a little bit. I wish I could go backwards on it, but it's not easy to do because you got to get it to seize up the other way. So try taking her off a little, see what we got. Go that way with it. Back it off a few turns. Clean out the threads. Let me put a little oil in there. So get a little oil in there. Try to clean them threads out a little bit. Oops. Go back on with it again. We got to get up to the, hopefully the string stayed in it. Seems like it has. My old Craftsman ratchet here's about had it. Probably should take it back before they get rid of the company. Let's see what we got here. She's almost flattened out. I'd say that's pretty close. Let's go back the other way with it. Come on, baby. And we will see what we got. You're seeing this for the first time as I'm taking the nut off here, or the die off. Let's see if we got any threads or if we ground them all off. So, well, we got something on there. They look a little crooked, but we got something. Yeah, I know, I didn't use clean oil. It's old engine oil, recycled. So maybe what we'll do is we'll take that new nut that I got and see if it'll start on there. It feels pretty good. And we'll try drawing it up a little. Okay, the batteries are going real dead real fast. So I'm not sure how much of that you actually caught, but the nut actually went on pretty good. This is the new nut, and it went right on there pretty decent. I'm okay with it. So kind of show you the threads, what we got going on. So, see if they'll focus. So that's what we got for threads. I think they look pretty darn good. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could tap out, grind that center flat and put that little thing in there, but I might flatten this off because when we put the puller on it in the future, a real puller like this one uses a flat surface so it doesn't mushroom them. So I may just file or grind that flat so in the future it's not pushing sideways, because there is a slight ball from the welding. But I think that looks pretty darn good. I think we're okay. So I think we'll be able to get the shaft back on it, or the flywheel, and get Mike's parts on there and get this girl fired up. Back tire, as you guys can see, the back tire is missing, and Mike informed me, which this is not correct, which I kind of figured. This one over here on this side does look to be correct, and I think I got some of those off XR75s floating around, so we'll fix that. We'll take this tire right off, this rim, and it's a nice rim. It's in pretty decent shape. I've got one that's really ugly, and it's got a really nasty knobby tire on it off an XR75, but I think it'll hold air, and we'll set that on there to make this a roller so I'm not rolling on that rim. I've been carrying it around so it's not rolling on it because I don't want to scratch it up too bad, but until I can get a tire on it. But then we could put that knobby on there, and that'll make it so if we get her running, we could actually ride it, which would be really cool. So again, I'll take and bring you guys back when we put the flywheel on and we set the points and we do all that goodies. But I think I've done enough on this video for today. I might work on it some more and get some more footage, but we'll make a video out of this. So thanks again for watching, subscribing, and commenting. Thanks again to Minibike Mike's Hondas. Please go check him out. He is awesome, dude. He has bailed my butt out because getting these parts are not easy to find anymore. So thanks again. Bye.